shipping changes.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. It is December 30th, 2018. It's Sunday. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. We're down to just a day and a half, 2 days left in this year. So I'll give you a little quick wrap up. This video is gonna be short. Just some of the items we sold in the last half of December since the middle of December until now. Some of the items you might recognize from a couple of the hauls, a couple items you probably saw. Again, I don't show all of my items. If we sell 100 items in a week or two, I might show you guys 10 or 20% of them. Just a couple to give you some ideas of some items to buy and sell. I'll show you what we sold it for, what the fees and shipping were, and how much the profit was on it. Of course, what we paid for it, all that good stuff. So let's just take a look at like 8 or 10 items, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, as I'm gonna have a lot more of buying and selling and entrepreneurship and everything you guys wanna know, of course, going forward in 2019. And also, if you're watching this video on Sunday night, I'm gonna have a live show somewhere around between 7:15 and 9:15 Eastern tonight with the big announcement that you all have been waiting for, the project I've been waiting on. So if that was something you're interested in, come back here to my channel, just check out my channel and subscribe and you'll get a notice right when I go live. All right, let's jump into it. Let's go to my computer screen and check out some of these sold items. All right, so the first item is gonna be a pair of Kumbu men's hiking boots, and shoes are a really good sell-through rate item. They're typically faster than clothes, but remember a couple things. Your storage, you're gonna have a whole lot less room to store items with shoes than you are with clothes. You can put 50 shirts in a bin, you're only gonna get like 5 pair of shoes in there, especially if they're men's or boots or things like that. But they are a faster sell-through rate item, typically a higher priced average sell price item. So there is a potential to make more money. You have to be really careful with the shipping. You have to know how much things cost to ship. You have to know the weights. You have to do calculated, or you have to be good at, packing and know how much the worst case scenario is if an item goes across the country versus just one state away, so you can charge the right amount of money. But there are people that are doing just literally full time with shoes only. They sell, 8, 10 pairs a day. They're selling 200 or 300 pairs a month, and they're making 10, 15 bucks a pair. They can easily make 2, 3, sometimes 4,000 bucks a month on shoes. And that's like their entire eBay store. I know people that have like 500, 600, 800 pairs of shoes in their store. So typically my average buy price on clothes will be like $2. On shoes, it's going to be like 4 or 5. But the average sell price for me on clothes would be like 14, 15. Average sell price on shoes would be like 20, 25. So you can do much better on these. Just make sure you cover all your bases. So this first pair we sold for $14 plus $10 shipping. So these were $24. They cost $4, so that's $20 of profit. But then they were $9 to ship, which left $11. And then there was about $4 in fees, so that left $7 on a $4 purchase. Not great, not horrible, but not amazing. Second pair, these Fila women's outreach foam shoes. These sold for 17 plus 7, so again 24. They were a little cheaper. They only went one state away, so they were 8.10. We paid $4 for these as well, so 20 minus the 8.10 left $11.90, less like $3.50s in fees. We made about $8.50 profit on these. Paid $4. Tommy Hilfiger tie, 10 cents cost, and sold for $10.45. So we made $10.35 less the fees and shipping. We made about $7 on this tie. Again, ties, no cost of goods, no storage, lightweight, shipping easy. If you wanted to go into a niche, you certainly could list, any name brand that high-end name brand, non-Walmart, non-Target, non-anything. Your fees and shipping are going to be about $4 to $5. $2.62 to ship it. You're going to have about 50 to 75 cents in PayPal fees, which is going to put you at about $3.20, and then you're going to have like close to $1 in eBay, depending on how much it sells for. So you're talking about like $4 to $4.20 in fees and shipping, plus your cost of goods. So your break even if you're paying 50 cents to $1, as long as you get more than $5.50, you're making money. So when you sell them for 10 and 15, you can see you're making $5, $10 profit, and you're only spending 10 cents. It is a low amount of money. Yes, you can make more money buying an electronic for $30 and selling it for $80, but this takes up no room. It doesn't take a lot of cost, and it's something that if you don't have a lot of capital or money to buy electronics, you certainly could start with. It's going to be slow, and you're going to have to build an inventory, but it can be done. Things like this, Bose Sound Dock remote control. This is one I got from that St. Augustine trip in Halloween. We got it listed in November. Obviously, we didn't get back to the first week of November. We listed it probably the second week of November. It took a month to sell, but I paid $1 and it sold for $18.70. So we made $17.70 in profit. It cost $262 to ship. So after the shipping, it was $15.08, and then the fees were about what was it, $18.70. So the fees were probably about $250. So we made, $250 and $262 to ship it, and $1 minus the $18.70. We made about $12 on this profit on $1 purchase. So not too bad for remotes. I sold several of the other ones. I think I bought 7 of them for $7. I sold one for 15, one for 16, one for 20. Sold this one for 18. So I mean, those 7 remotes, we still have 2 left, I think. So of the 5 we've sold, we already sold them for like a net of maybe $40. So paid 7, $40, and still have 2 left. That's another item you can add into your small storage space needed, lightweight, easy to ship, easy to sell. Returns are 0%. Never had a return on a tie. Never had a return on a remote control, at least not for my fault. I've never returned a remote. I've returned a tie like once or twice for other people's issues, but never my own. Okay, this shirt was purchased at the half off Salvation Army Day. I believe it was $2. It was either $2 or $2.50. This was a great shirt as soon as I seen it. Look at the great camouflage on the back. Fred would appreciate this one. It is Fishaflage 2XL performance shirt. Very nice shirt. Sold for $25. I listed it for $29 originally. I dropped it after a couple of weeks to $25. It finally sold. And so that's $22.50 in profit. And then your fees and shipping. I believe this one was like $3.75 to ship. And then the fees, the PayPal fee on $25 is right at $1. And then I get the discount. It would have been $2.50 normally either fee, or eBay fee, but I get the discount for top rated. So I paid $2.25 plus the $1 PayPal is $3.25 plus the $3.75 to ship it is about $7. So we netted $18 and I paid $2.50 for it. So about $15.50 in pure profit net after everything. This Lane Bryant came from the bins. This was about $1.50 to $2 in cost. Took a best offer. It was $29. We took a best offer of $22 or $24. So we made about $20 in profit on it, less the fees and shipping. It was very lightweight. It didn't have to go padded flat. It was like 14 or 15 ounces though. So it cost like $4.75 plus $3 or $4 in fees. So about $8 off the 20. We made about 12 on this one. Basiri Umo, this came from that same store, same Salvation Army, same day as that camouflage fish shirt. This one was about $2.50 as well. All these shirts typically on half off day, they're about $5 shirts, so we get them for about $2.50. This one sold as well for $25. I pointed this one out to you guys as a brand, 2XL men's bigger sizes, Basiri Umo. It's never a fast seller, even though this one only took about a month. It's never a home run, but it's a solid 20, 22, 25, between 20 and 30 every time for these shirts. And so if you can get them for $2 or $3, you can easily make yourself $10 to $12 in profit. Remember, 25, it was about $3.50 to ship, $2.50 to buy is $6, and about $3 in fees is $9. So 25 less 9 left us $16 in profit. So even better yet. Bread and butter item right there. Last two, Tommy Bahama took a best offer of 20 on this one, paid 3 for it. It's a blue and white, just a regular button down. No graphics, so that's about what Tommy Bahama's worth. 2XL, red, white, and blue. Shirt, it's technically getting any more than 20 on these without great graphics or some kind of design is tough. So I'll take 20. That's 17 profit, less the fees and shipping, about $11 or $12. So bread and butter again. If you can get some bright graphics, $25. And then this one came from that same store that same day. Remember, I took a stab at it because it was $40 or $45, and I paid $20 or maybe $22.50 for this one. I'd have to check back in the video. I think it was $20. This is a motorcycle jacket. You see all the padding on it? This is hard padding, and you can see it inside. So I looked up comps, and they were all over eBay between 50 and 100, and they were all over Poshmark around 50, 60, 70. And it was a Cortec DSX men's motorcycle jean jacket. I ended up getting it listed up for like 80 or 90. I had no interest, no offers, not a lot of views. So I dropped it to 70. I put it on sale, 10% off from 80 down to $72. And then we got a best offer that we ended up taking of 65. So that was pretty good. The $65 sale My fee was $5.85, and PayPal on 65 was $219, and then plus the $5.85. So it was $804 for the fees. I believe this cost us $17 to ship because it had to go into a box, and so we spent $25 shipping and fees on this, which left us $40, and I paid $20 or $22.50. So we doubled our money. Again, it was a good profit. It took about a month to sell, but it was a solid item that helped. So you have to fill your store with these items that are making you $10, $11, $12, $15, $20 profit. And, you know, depending on what you want to make, for every $1,000 a month you want to make, if your average profit comes in at just say $13, you're talking about 76 items, call it 75. And that's 2.5 items a day. You know, if you can sell 3 items a day at a $13 profit, you're going to make yourself $40 a day, and you're going to make $1,200 instead of $1,000. And then after your taxes and all that, you'll be at $1,000. So depending on your tax bracket, of course, but that's what it takes. I mean, you got to sell for every 3 items a day. For every $1,000 that you want to make a month. So if you're trying to make 3,000 or 4,000, you know you need to get to 10, 12 items a day, 400 items a month, and you have to figure out what your sell-through rate is to figure out how many items you need active. Typically, that's going to take at least 1,000 to 1,200 active, unless you're selling high-end electronics, which I do mix in and sell on other accounts on Amazon and whatnot. You guys just don't see all of that because most of you don't deal in that, but I know a few of you do, and I always get the comments. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you so much. Add some of these items to your list. If you need some additional help with sourcing or what to buy, what to pay, how to pay for it, down in the links below, the very first link will be a link to my website, which you can click on the sourcing guides and you can pick up any of those guides. There's some individual clothing and shoes ones for $5 each, or you can buy the entire bundle. It's all 7 plus a bonus for 25 total, which is your best bang for your buck. And that total bundle has 500 bolos in it that you can pick up that will help you with what to buy at the stores. One more day till New Year's, guys. I'll be back with you later tonight on the live show, and again tomorrow before New Year's Eve before I go out. Until then, have a wonderful night. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.